E89 Z4, and yeah, I'm gonna have to make this like it's never even happened. So, yep, this is the before. All right, I just cut the hole out. All the areas that were protruding outwards needed to be cut out. So now I'm going to sand this real good, and I'm going to repair it from the rear with fiberglass resin and some fiberglass. I'm actually going to use a welder's blanket. This stuff works pretty good. Anyway, so welding blanket's fiberglass. So, but I'm going to start from under here. I got to prep this area. Okay, so now I have it triple layered with this fiberglass and resin. What I find works really good, because it is fiberglass, is I get a large quantity of it for a good price when it's on special. I use the Harbor Freight welding blanket. I actually use it for a lot of stuff, but it works great for fiberglass, and it's super, super strong. So yeah, I triple layered it, and then I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to prep, and then I'm going to throw some body filler. So that's what you do. You get it from the back side. Now, trying to make sure everything's sanded down to where nothing will protrude. So when I finally get it sanded, it'll be all flush. So get off and reuse this thing over and over. Here's where I'm at. Of course, I have this edge taped up because that messy stuff's no fun to sand off. And so this is my second layer of filler. It's Rage Gold. So yep, I'm pretty much going to sand this down, sand this down, and then I'm going to go to Walmart, grab some cheap flat black paint for like 98 cents a can, and just mist this over real quick and do a guide coat. And then I'll sand, and I'll find out where my low spots are. And I know I have a high spot here. I'm not too worried about it. Maybe that the damage tweaked it out a little. That's why I cut it all out. I didn't want any high spots, but it's no biggie. I could heat gun it down, or I can just sand it a little bit. This plastic's pretty thick. So, but what I'm going to do now is wait for this to set. While I'm waiting for this to set, I'll be going and getting my guide coat, which is, like I said, a cheap 98 cents can of flat black paint at Walmart, the cheapest stuff. I just mist it over, and then I'm going to sand it, block sand it, because this is all pretty much flat. I don't even really need a soft block, just a semi-soft block right here. And then I'll finish it with a hand soft block. Never use my hands because I don't want grooves in my work. So, but I'm going to block sand this and then guide coat it. And then I'm going to block sand it some more and see where I'm at. And then I'm going to fill in the low-lying areas. And then I'll block sand it again. And I'll guide coat it again. Block sand it again. And see where I'm at. If I'm good, then I'll scuff it. And get ready for paint, primer, and then for paint. See how I got it down? I didn't even need to guide coat it yet, because you can definitely tell this is a low-lying area. Another low-lying area. So all I need to do is get to this, and then there's a high area, which I'm not too worried about it. But so I just need to skim right in these low-lying areas, sand block, guide coat, check my work, and if I have no more little black spots or whatever, I mean, normally you can guide coat, but when you got a smoking gun like this, you don't need to do it. So see that? That's the area I guide coated, and you can totally tell it's like night and day. So all I got is just a little bit more, and I'm good. So now it's filler, primer, and sand that down and base coat, clear coat, and then I'll do Plasti Dip because I'm going to do Plasti Dip the whole car. So, but that's it. That's pretty much how it is. It'll be like it never even happened. Okay, now I just got to sand this primer down a little bit and I'll be ready for paint.